61, post-menopausal, 100 days. Janet Jackson, 1995 body. Can it be done? We're gonna find out.
Out of the blue, I'm changing my tune. They think I'm singing off key and coming unglued.
It might seem unrealistic to think that a 61-year-old postmenopausal woman will be able to achieve a 1995 Janet Jackson body, right? I know. It seems crazy. It seems really unrealistic. I don't care. Hey, everybody. Welcome to day 11 of the 100-day challenge. Now, I am sitting under a tree in a beautiful park that's just down the road from my house. I decided to come out here today to shoot my video because it was peaceful and it was quiet and I felt I needed a little bit more outdoor time. Of course, I forgot to bring my little tripod with me, so there might be a little bit of wiggling in this video, but I still wanted to do it here. I wanted to touch a little bit on setting goals because I think it's really important to be able to visualize what it is you're aspiring to achieve. Otherwise, how can you get there? You need to be able to see it, almost taste it, almost live in the moment of being whatever it is you want to be or become. Now, I think we've all heard of the SMART goals setting technique, right? SMART. S for specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for realistic, and T for timed. Most of those I agree with. I do think that it is important to put a date and a time on everything. Like, for example, I've chosen 100 days, and the timing is going to be for my birthday, my 62nd birthday on June 25th. But even if I don't hit that time, it's like not a big deal, right? It's not like a hard deadline, but I do think it's good to have a time frame in your mind. That keeps you accountable, keeps you showing up every day. I also think it is good to be specific, to say, yep, I want exactly that thing, and that's what my target is, and that's what I'm aspiring to. So for me, it was trying to get to 69 kilos and to get to the 1995 Janet Jackson body in terms of her shape, her physique, her strength, and her flexibility, right? So I have an image. I have a really, really clear mental image of what I'm trying to achieve. Measurable. My goal is definitely measurable. I've decided to measure my weight and to measure my waist circumference. I'm not going overboard and doing lots of other studies and things like that because I wanted to keep it simple and something that didn't stress me out and cause too much anxiety. Achievable. I do think that it is achievable within 100 days to reach my weight goal. That puts me at losing about 1 to 1.5 kilos per week, which I think is absolutely possible. I've done it before. That's how I know. Sorry to say I have done it before, but I have done it before. The muscle tone, the physique, the body composition, that actually might take a little longer, but I still really believe that I'm going to get super, super close. The part that I want to talk about is the realistic. Realistic. Setting realistic goals. I'd love to ask you, do you think when everybody in the world thought we would never be able to fly, that the Wright brothers were thinking realistically when they felt that man could fly into the sky? Do you think when we were just barely beginning to understand computers that we would ever be able to hold a little tiny computer in the palm of our hands and have access to information from all over the world? Not particularly realistic. That's almost like futuristic. But Steve Jobs thought it was realistic. He knew that there was a possibility. He had a vision. He could see it. He could understand how it worked and what it felt like and what the user experience was going to be when they held that iPhone or whatever in the palm of their hand. I remember when I was a child, if I wanted something, I didn't think about whether I was creating a SMART goal for myself to achieve it. I just went out there and did it and got it. And I kept going, kept trying, kept persevering until I did it. So whether that was learning how to walk and falling over and over and over again, I knew I wanted to be able to walk. I wanted to stand up. I wanted to be able to reach my sippy cup on top of the table. And there was nothing that was going to stop me from doing it. Okay. I was going to get there. I just had to keep going, keep showing up every day. When you're learning to ride a bike and you want that brand new bike that's got the little tassels hanging off the end and you want to get off your training wheels, you might fall off that bike dozens of times, but you keep getting back up again and again and again and again because you believe that you're going to be able to ride that bike one day. And not only are you going to be able to ride that bike, you're going to be able to soar down the street with such speed and rapidity. It's just going to make you feel so amazing. I don't think dreams have to be realistic at all. And I think the more fantastic and outlandish and crazy the dream, and the more you believe it, and the more you strive for it, and the more you have faith that you're able to figure out how to do what it is that you want to do, the more likely that unrealistic dream becomes a reality. So that's where I come down on this. It might seem unrealistic to think that a 61-year-old post-menopausal woman will be able to achieve a 1995 Janet Jackson body, right? I know. It seems crazy. It seems really unrealistic. I don't care. That's what I want to look like. That's my goal. That's what I'm striving to achieve. And you know what? I don't care if I hit it either, because if I'm showing up every day, I'm still going to be fitter. I'm still going to be stronger. I'm still going to be leaner. I'm still going to weigh less at the end of it all on my birthday on June 25th. Remember that old saying, shoot for the stars and you'll hit the moon? Well, you might even hit the stars. Today is a rest and recovery day for me. It's just going to be a gentle walk and some mobility exercises, and I'm going to get ready to get doing that once I get back home. Thank you for joining me. Let's go stretch.
It's all about love, love, love.
Yeah, baby. It's all about love.
It's all about love, love, love.
Love. Yeah.
Lately, it feels like my world has been changing. I'm not complaining like I used to. Something's different and I can't quite explain it. But baby, I'm thinking that maybe it's you.
So if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far and you'd like to continue on the journey with me, or perhaps you just need a little friendship or some inspiration or motivation as you start your own transformation journey, feel free to click the subscribe button below. I'd love to have you along. So subscribe. Okay.